Well, Ralf, for so long it looked like being a really good evening. Is the feeling now, even with a point, one of frustration?
Yes, extremely. It's very difficult to find some positives after these 95 minutes. We had spells where I felt it was our best game since I came here. On the ball in the first half, in the first 30 minutes, we completely dominated the game. Could have scored even 2 or 3 goals. But again, we saw that we have taken some steps forward, but still quite a few things to improve and to do better. I mean, the impetus, especially in the last 15 minutes after we were 2-0 up, we have to keep it going and defending as a team.
What was better this evening? Let's start with that, because like you said, for most of it, it looked like being the best performance under you.
Yes, I mean, the plan was to press them in the mid-zone area, and we did that very well in the first 30 minutes, controlled the game also in possession of the ball. And those were the positives in most parts of the game. But again, it's difficult to defend them all the time. But when you're 2-0 up, you have to defend it better than we did in the last 15 minutes.
So, like you said, pressing, control, maybe mentality, all better this evening. To a point, what went wrong?
I mean, yes, we still gave away too many balls at times. And in the last 15 minutes, we were not as compact as we were before, and therefore conceded the 2 goals.
Did you feel like, even when you were on top in the match, you conceded too many chances this evening?
Not in the first half hour. In the first half hour, they didn't have a shot on our goal. In the last 15 minutes before halftime, the pressure was higher. We were not as compact, not as courageous to attack forward and to step up. But again, in parts of the second half, it was better again, and the way that we prepared our own goal in the pressing situation was fantastic. But after that, you just have to take those 3 points back home, and as of now, it feels like a defeat, to be honest.
How do you make sure that you're not too knocked by the late goals you've conceded, that you do take the good things from this evening?
Well, there's nothing else we can do. We have the next important game coming up on Wednesday, and then on Saturday at home against West Ham. Right now, the whole team is very disappointed about the result. But again, what we played and what we showed today was a step forward, for sure. But again, in the end, it's also about getting the results. And this draw doesn't feel like 1 point. It feels like 2 points lost and given away.
Just on one individual, Elanga coming into the team this evening, what did you think?
Yeah, he did well. He had 2 great opportunities himself to score, but he showed what I expected him to show and why I decided to play him from the start. Yeah,
you did decide to play him from the start. Jadon Sancho on the bench. Elanga now ahead of Sancho in your thinking?
Well, we've got so many games to play. I'm not thinking in who is ahead of whom. It was today the decision to play him from the start. But as I said, we have so many games coming up. It could be different in the next game.
Yeah, and for that next game, do you expect lots of players back? Rashford, Ronaldo, etc.?
Well, I expected them back today, but they were not available, and therefore we have to wait and see how the situation will be like for Wednesday.
Okay, thanks, Ralf.
Thank you.